أن نقول بيننا وبينكم السلف، بيننا وبينكم الكتب. كان أحد يقول البدع بيننا وبينكم الجنائز، ونحن نقول ذلك ونقول بيننا وبينكم الكتب. الكتب موجودة، الله تعالى لرسوله قل فأتوا بالتوراة فاتلوها أن كنتم صادقين، فيأتون بالتوراة فتكذبون. وكتب السلف نأتي بالقرآن، نأتي بالسنة، نأتي بكتب البخاري ومسلم وأبو داود والترمذي والنسائي وما ألفه أحمد وما ألفه غيره، نأتي بها ومن هو على طريق هؤلاء ومن يناقضهم ويخالفهم.
Human rights record recently killing a scholar and others. According to who? According to who? And Nimr, who was killed, was from the very individuals that we're speaking about here. And Nimr deserved to be killed. And he is at the head of those who the Allied forces have now gone to fight against and kill. He's from the head of them. And so the killing, or Saudi Arabia killing them, or killing the likes of him, no doubt, Ikhwan, is not in any way, shape or form a poor human rights record. In fact, that is in support and aids human rights. Aids human rights, Ikhwan, ridding the earth of such individuals. Na'am, his relationship with Iran and that which is connected to Iran has, of course, infuriated the Iranians. But that is natural. That is going to be the case. The reality is, Ikhwan, they do not have a poor human rights record. That is batil, that is false, and that is just what another attempt at demonizing Saudi Arabia. They don't have, and that should be presented. And if one can present the examples of them having a poor human rights record and compare with the other nations, then you will find, Ikhwan, that the other nations, Ikhwan, are far worse. Even among our Western nations, are far worse if one is just. Because those who are killed, Ikhwan, they are killed because of the fact that they are individuals who are corrupt, who corrupt societies. In the West, we have individuals on death row, and these are individuals who may have killed one or two people, individuals. When we have a people who work against killing nations and societies and communities, who has more right to be up on death row? And so, that is a fallacy. It is also known for funding terrorist groups. Again, Batil. Which terrorist group Saudi Arabia funds? Ikhwan, we need to make a clear distinction, difference between a Saudi Khariji sending money or aiding someone Khariji as well, which is something that we won't rule out. It is possible, may possibly have occurred, that individuals who have that tendency, like a Nimr, that they send money to individuals who have that tendency elsewhere in the world. That is possible. But on a governmental level, no one is greater. There is no greater government on the face of the earth. I repeat, there is no government, no greater government on the face of the earth that has done more in the fight against the Khawarij and the fight against ghulu and extremism than Saudi Arabia. None. And I dare you, and I put the challenge forward to present to us a government that has done more in fighting against the fitna of khuruj, the fitna of the Khawarij, the fitna of these mufsideen and these extremists, done more in the fight against them. Atahaddakum, I dare you. So the question also mentions, why do you always defend the Saudis? Are they paying you? وَالَّذِي رَفَعَ السَّمَاءِ بِغَيْرِ عَمَدٍ, by he who has raised the skies without pillars. وَرَبِّ الْكَعْبَ وَاللَّهِ وَبِاللَّهِ وَتَاللَّهِ مَكْتَبَ السَّلَفِيَّةِ and Athariya, I'm almost certain. And these brothers will tell you themselves, I can speak to a Maktab Salafiyya. Wallahi, have never received filsan. This, not even this. Wallahi, we have never received not even that from Saudi Arabian, any Saudi Arabian government, or any individual in a position in the Saudi Arabian government. Wallahi. وَالَّذِي رَفَعَ السَّمَاءِ بِغَيْرِ عَمَدٍ, by he who raised the sky without pillar. The masjids that we run, our maktaba, is all run of the fulus and of the funding of the community. Brothers who donate, brothers who understand what's taking place, and they give. And anybody who understands what and where we have come from the days, Ikhwan, where we used to have circles in the masajid of other individuals, to where we are now, alhamdulillah, having two masajid in Birmingham, alhamdulillah, we've now opened, or Athari have now opened a masjid here that you're sitting in. All, Ikhwan, of the sweat of your own brow. And the sweat of the brow of the brothers, Ikhwan, in each and every one of those regions. Any one of the brothers or any one of the communities that are connected to us, all of those communities who now have marakis, who now have masajid, alhamdulillah. As the Bedouin Arab, they will say, all of it, after the fadl and the virtue of Allah Azza wa Jal, all of it, ayyuhal ikhwah, is after sweat of the brow of the brothers, just trying to gather funds, trying to make those efforts and encourage the brothers to give so that we can establish our own. Something that is not governed by any government, not governed by any organization, not governed by any individual, not governed by any tycoon, Saudi or otherwise. And that, alhamdulillah, is what we've managed to establish up until this point. There's much more for us to do. But none of it, Ikhwan, has come off the back of any government. Not Saudi Arabia. And that is not to say that we wouldn't accept a handout from Saudi Arabia. That would be nice, Ikhwan. For years we've been saying it would be nice if we could get some grants and set up a few masajid. We've said that for years. But never, Ikhwan, have we received funding from Saudi Arabia, from Kuwait, from none of them. Wallahi, one of the brothers who know will tell you, brothers who sit down and tell you, we have never received funding from any of them. I wouldn't be driving an 03 if that was the case, Ikhwan, I tell you that's true. Never. Would have a